What's up, y'all? I'm back with day 14 of not smoking weed. And this is probably going to be the last video for a while because I'm running out of things to talk about. As you can tell in the last couple videos, I've hardly even talked about quitting weed and talked more about bad horror movies, terrible Super Bowls, and stuff like that. Man, that Super Bowl was a joke. Chiefs got blown out so bad. I mean, I really don't think they have a lot to hang their head about. They've been to 3 straight Super Bowls and like 2 other ones on top of that. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive. And I mean, we all get our ass kicked every now and then. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But this stopping smoking weed is not that hard at all. And I know this is going to sound so corny, but all of this Trump winning is just making it so much easier. Every day I just get to find something else to be happy about. Gulf of America? What? Who needs bowls when you got the Gulf of America? Not me. Just so much winning. I love it. And like I said, guys, once people start getting arrested, that's when I'm really going to pop a Patriot boner. A big one. A big one. Boy, I'm MAGA'd out head to toe right now. I got my patches in the mail finally. Check it out. MAGA Patriot. America. Heck, I even got the Trump sticker on my phone. Boom! Deal with it. Deal with it, lefties. You're going to have 4 tough years ahead of you. And if you don't get your shit together, it's going to turn into 8, which is going to turn into 12, which is going to turn into 16. Because, yeah, your party is in shambles right now. You have no leader. You don't have anything. You don't got any power. I love it. Don't you love it? I love it so much. America is back, baby. And you know what? Forget putting Trump on Mount Rushmore. No. Give him his own mountain and rename the mountain Mount Winning. That's what you need to do. Mount Winning with only Trump's face on it and make it taller than Mount Rushmore because he's better than all 4 of those guys put together. Anybody left out there? But yeah, guys, I really don't have a lot to talk about with this quitting weed. It's just it's not that hard. For me, it's not that hard because every day I just love being able to breathe. It's so nice. It doesn't even sound appealing to hit some weed and then not be able to breathe all of a sudden. That doesn't even sound good. And like I'm watching some of my older videos because I'm going back and I'm revamping them, trying to get more views on my main channel, trying some new strategies to try and get more views. And as I'm going back and watching those, it's like I can hear myself wheezing. Just from like a couple weeks ago, I can hear myself wheezing. Because I always like to stay 3 to 4 weeks ahead on my hiking videos. I like to have a nice little pad of 3 to 4 weeks. I like to stay like 7 to 8 videos ahead. So, yeah, I'm still posting ones now that I was smoking weed in back when I did them. And like I said, I can hear myself wheezing more. It was getting real bad, guys. I think the turning point was when I went on that morning walk a couple weeks ago, and I nearly couldn't make it back. I couldn't make it back. I was walking with the 5-pound weights, and I mean I couldn't even hold those weights up. It just felt like it was like pulling my lungs down. I couldn't get any air into my lungs, and I mean I barely made it back to my inhaler. From then on, though, I've been taking my inhaler everywhere just in case that happens again, because that was pretty scary. It sucks when you can't get air into your lungs. And there's a difference between being out of breath and having an asthma attack. When you're out of breath, you can still get air into your lungs. It's just you need more. You need more breaths to get the air in there. But when you're having an asthma attack, you can't get the air in your lungs. It feels like you're breathing through one of those little tiny little red coffee straws, and you just can't get any air in your lungs. Either that or some big fat chick is like sitting on your chest. You can't get your chest up to get air in there. It's a totally different feeling, and it's just not fun. I really don't wish that upon anybody. Just kidding. I'd wish that on some people. along with a lot more too. Yeah, I mean, these people that want to destroy our country, I'd throw them an asthma attack or two, for sure. While they're in handcuffs, getting arrested for insurrection and being a traitor to the country. You're like, dude, you're obsessed with politics and Trump, aren't you? No, I'm not, but I'm obsessed with freedom and getting to do what I want to do and living a nice, happy life. I am obsessed with that. And Trump gets us closer to that every day by making our lives better. Man, I love it. I'm not gay, but I love Trump. I love Trump. I would take a bullet for that man. Without a doubt, I would take a bullet for him. And that whole him dodging the bullet thing, I've never been religious, but I think that was some kind of divine intervention. I mean, if they would have hit him right there, it would have been over. All the corruption would be continuing. Democrats would still be in charge. The lefty lunatics would still be in charge. And it would just be a completely different world right now. So for the fact that that bullet didn't kill him and only nicked his ear, it's nothing short of a miracle. Nothing short of a miracle for not only Trump, but for all of us too, because he's making all of our lives better. Man, I just, that was one of the most, just, I don't even know, epic, heartbreaking, heroic, memorable moments I've ever seen, because he can't forget that a guy died. The guy got his head blown off trying to protect his family. He leaned over to protect his family and lost his life. And for the people that want to say that that's a hoax, yeah, tell that to his family. Tell that to the man's family that you think it's a hoax and you think that Donald Trump smeared ketchup on his ear. God, you're just a fucking moron if you think that. Seriously, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. Like, I almost feel sorry for you, but then not really. Because you willingly are being that stupid when you know better deep in your heart that wasn't fake. You're just trying to say that to cope. But yeah, it's been just an amazing last few months ever since the election. Man, it's just been awesome. So awesome. Trump is cleaning up the country, getting rid of all the wasteful spending. I mean, because you don't want your money going to some LGBTQ Sesame Street in Iraq or whatever, do you? I mean, do you really want your money going to that? Or whatever they're sending money for? I mean, just last week they found out where they spent $59 million of FEMA money for illegal immigrants to be housed in New York. $59 million for illegal immigrants. Meanwhile, the people in North Carolina have nothing. I mean, if that doesn't just piss you off, I don't know. I don't know. I guess you're a libtard then if that doesn't make you mad. But yeah, Trump is just killing it every day. Killing it every day. Yesterday was Gulf of America Day? Hell yes. Fuck yes. It's awesome. But anyways, guys, I'm just trying to fill up time here. I really don't have anything to say about the stopping smoking weed. It's really, you just got to set your mind to it. You just got to decide, hey, that's what I'm going to do, and nothing is going to stop me. And if you have that mindset every day, nothing will stop you. And you can apply that to anything. You can apply that to anything. And I need to apply that myself to getting a job, because I was supposed to fill some applications out today and I didn't do it. Instead, I've been researching how to make my YouTube channel better, and I've been just making little adjustments here and there. There were so many things I didn't even have set up on my main channel. Like, so many things. I'm watching these like basic videos, like here are the 8 things you need to do to get people to watch your videos. I didn't have any of them done. None of them. It's probably why I haven't been getting a lot of views in the past year. It's because back in the day, all you had to do was like just put tags on your video and people would find them. Now it's all about your SEO rating and all this stuff. And you have to have the keywords actually spoken in the video, because YouTube transcribes your video and then they look at what you're saying in there and then they recommend it to people based on what you said in there. I mean, you have to have your file the same name as the title of your thing. I mean, just all this stuff. So I've been going back and I've been revamping a lot of stuff today, and I actually didn't fill out any applications. However, tomorrow, we're going to do it tomorrow. And real quick, if you're watching this, Alam, shout out to Alam. He reached out to me and actually spent a good chunk of time talking to me about my channel. And he even made a free thumbnail for me, which was amazing. Amazing. I didn't actually use it because it's for an older video. But yeah, just amazing, and I have no doubt he could help me build my channel. It's just, unfortunately, since I don't have a job, I literally don't have the funds to hire him, to pay him for his services. I wish I did. If I had the extra money, I would probably go ahead and make a deal with him so he could help me build my channels up. But I really don't have that. It's not an option. I'm just gonna have to try and figure it out on my own, and hopefully I can get my views up until I can at least get a job. Like I said, hopefully I'm going to get a job here in the next couple of weeks. I'm feeling a lot better now because I'm 2 weeks clean, so I feel like I can take a drug test and pass it without having to, fake it like I've had to do in the past, where you get the fake pee and you got to warm it up and all this stuff. I remember last time I faked a drug test, I had to like flirt with the fat chick so she wouldn't look at the temperature of my pee because I don't think it was nearly warm enough to pass. So I was like just talking to her and trying to get her mind off that and stuff. And luckily she didn't notice, but then again, I mean, it's only been 2 weeks and they say that the weed stays in your system for like 30 days. However, this is Colorado. And anytime you take a drug test here, I think they're pretty much just testing to see if you're just blazing high at the moment. Like, I think you're okay if you have a little bit of a baseline here because like everybody has it in their system for the most part, whether it be edibles, smoking, whatever. It seems like 80% of the people that live in this state are potheads. So I think I'm good with passing the test on my own where I don't have to worry about it. Not to mention, I mean, that wouldn't even happen for a few days anyways from now, so I'd even be even more clean. So I'm feeling good about that. The next objective is to get a job, and then maybe I can save up some money, and maybe I can hire Alam here for like the summer months. Maybe I can get him for like 3 or 4 of the summer months, and maybe he can help me build it then. Because right now it's really not a good time to build a hiking channel in the middle of the winter. Nobody's really watching hiking videos at this time. My views always drop big time in the winter. I mean, in the summertime, I'll get a payout every month from YouTube because I'll hit the $100 minimum and even more. However, I didn't even get a payout last month because I didn't even hit the $100 minimum. So yeah, it's just the views drop off in the winter. Probably not a good time to spend a bunch of money and effort into really making the push to get the channel over. But yeah, I think I'm going to give it like one more big push over this next year. And if I don't see some improvements, I think I might just have to give it up, guys, because I am just not gaining any traction there. I mean, I shouldn't complain. I've got quite a few Patreons. It seems like a lot of the time when I go hiking, I get recognized on the trail. I mean, how many other YouTubers can say that when they go out and they get recognized, especially on some random trail out in the middle of nowhere? It's crazy. So I know people are watching my content. I know they are. It's just, I feel like it's just such a small little niche group of people that it doesn't have that widespread appeal. I mean, the majority of people aren't into watching hiking videos. It's just not their thing. They'd rather watch a political video or a video about Bigfoot or whatever the hell, which those really irk me. Those really irk me. Where it's be some just goofy video and they mention Bigfoot in the title and it's got like 287,000 views or something like that. Like what the fuck? Dude, Bigfoot, it's not a real thing, guys. I know it's cool to think it is and everything. Oh my God, Bigfoot's real. You gotta believe, but it's not a real thing. Bigfoot doesn't exist. It's like the flat earth. It doesn't exist. It's like I said, it's fun to think it does. And it's cool to watch, I guess cool to watch videos about it, but it's not a real thing. So it kind of irks me that just bullshit like that gets a ton of views. Meanwhile, like genuine, real, authentic content like mine doesn't get as many. But then again, you got to go for that that fantasy factor. I mean, I'm sure I could do some Bigfoot videos and just pretend like Bigfoot was out there and probably boost my views. But God, that would be lying to people because I've hiked for thousands of hours in northern Colorado and I haven't seen one iota of evidence that Bigfoot exists. God, just saying that, I feel retarded. Just saying that out loud, saying that, I mean, God damn. I've seen every other kind of animal. I've seen mountain lions, bears, bobcats, elk, moose, you name it. But I've never seen a Bigfoot running around. Bigfoot. I know, man. People just love their bullshit, though. They just love to have their minds fucked with. Sorry, this went completely off the rails. I'm just trying to think of stuff to talk about, guys, to keep you entertained. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I might be back in a week or two, maybe if I got something new to talk about or something to rant about. But for right now, I think I'm going to wrap up the quitting weed videos because it really ain't a thing. And guys, if you want to quit smoking weed, you can do it. You can do it. And if you want to reach out to somebody, reach out to me. I'll help you out. I'll tell you, you know, what I did or what I think you should do. Or I'll tell you to keep your head up. You can do it. But you can do it. You can do it. If you believe in your heart that you can do it and you set your mind to it every day and you set your mind into the mode that you're not going to be defeated no matter what, you'll do it. You'll do it. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one, y'all. Peace.